Glory, glory, Tottenham Hotspur. Oh, man. It feels good. It feels good. It feels real good. I'm going to say it. It's not the most world-class performance. It's not the most entertaining London derby we've ever seen. However, we played well. And I've been giving him shit, but Mourinho, props today. Actually, props. This lineup over here, I like it. I like it a lot. The 4-4-2. I'm sorry, it looks wanky. Wanky. I'm sorry, it looks weird, but I just whipped it up quickly. I love Sissoko as a winger more than a midfielder because he's actually a winger. But yeah, no, he was good because he actually got the chance to run, which is what he should be doing. And most of the time, the midfield is just too congested for him to do those spiraling runs we all know he can do. But yeah, I thought he got the tactics right. I mean, the main thing that he knew was that Arsenal are going to set up with the three at the back and then have the wing back and then further forward, you would have, Aubameyang and Pepe or Saka. I thought it was a good move because we would kind of do a 2-on-1 versus Tierney and versus Bayern. So it kind of worked well because you would expect Aubameyang to not drop back as much. So that did create an overload a lot of the times with Sissoko and Serge, and then one of their midfielders would have to come in, or Kolasinac or someone. So honestly, yeah, I thought it was a good tactical performance from Mourinho. I've been critical of him, but again, I'm going to give him time because he wants to make a stamp on the team. I will say that I do think we should have been a bit more progressive with our subs. During the around 60-minute mark, we looked kind of dead on our feet. Luckily, Toby scored, and what a header it was. And we just could control the game from there because our defense looks good. Besides Serge, I'll get to that. But we did look like we were second best for the first part of the second half. Until the drinks break, and then we turned back up. So, yeah. Also, one thing I want to mention tactically is that this 2-striker formation versus the 3 at the back is good because it does give an opportunity for Kane and Son to work off of each other more exclusively, and it gives them an opportunity to work through their back line a bit better. So you have 2 people pressing at center backs, and they're a bit... they aren't as confident with the ball at their feet under pressure. So when you have Son and Kane running at you trying to force errors, which is pretty much what we relied on to score, it worked. And also, I gotta give a major props to Lucas Mora. I think that's one of the best games I've seen him in a Spurs shirt. I mean, he still had his moments where he would run into defenders, not pass, not cross. However, defensively, amazing. He would track back really well. He did lose people a few times, but he was essentially playing as a second left back, which is what this formation is. That's why we played this. It's more defensively sound on the wings, and we know they're going to attack through the wings. But yeah, I gave him man of the match. So yeah, let's just go through the player ratings. Why not? Hugo made a big save, the Aubameyang save, and then I think one other there was kind of a tricky save, but. Yeah, I mean, solid performance. Didn't really have much to do. I need to check. They only had 4 shots on goal. So, yeah, I mean, Hugo didn't have much to do, but what he did well. So, 7. Davinson, pretty dominant. You can't really say much because Again, it's kind of hard to see what he does. He defended well though. I would say 7 again. I mean, we didn't really concede because of him. We conceded because of Surge, who honestly, in another game, that performance, just that single performance from Surge would cost us. That's why I don't like Surge. That not that he can cross a ball sometimes or whatever. It's just that he's a defensive liability. And once he had a yellow card, I was on the edge of my seat the whole rest of the game. We know how it is. But yeah, I mean, really, honestly, there were some poor performances today, and Surge was one of them. I genuinely a 4. like I like he would get into good positions, but then just not do anything with them. Like Sissoko and him would link up at the edge of the touchline, and then they were just kind of clueless. He would whip some balls in, and you could maybe say Harry should get on a few of them. Yeah, but not a good performance from Surge in my books because he could have cost us a goal and did cost us a goal for Lacazette's effort. Toby. Oh, it's good to see Toby score, isn't it? It's a lovely sight. I love that man. Yeah, 8. Just not much to say. And he did have a few crucial interventions in the defense that I did actually notice. And I'm not good at noticing like defensive contribution. So for me to notice Toby, that's good. Davies. Weird game. That that shot. It reminds me, I think he scored one outside the box from Hull. Was it? A few years ago. The 4-1? I don't even remember. No, it was like 7 or something. Anyways, he was good. But yeah, that shot was ridiculous. I want him to do more of those. It was a good save by Martinez too. But yeah, no, solid game. He did get caught out once or twice, but I think overall defensively he does a lot of the dirty work, and I think he was pretty solid. I would say it's 7. You would want to see a bit more going forward. I did get nervous when he was on a card. It was kind of a clumsy tackle on, I think it was Pepe. Yeah, I think it was a Pepe tackle that I got the yellow for. Kind of clumsy, but tactical fouling, what can you do? I need to talk about Gio. He's not been good since the restart, honestly. He ran with the ball a little bit. He was okay. However, I thought Winks was better. He's just not been his best since the restart, Gio. And, that's to be, maybe it's because of the knock he was carrying from Bournemouth or whatever. He did look pretty tired. He did have a few runs, and he did have a few progressive passing things. He wasn't bad by any stretch. He's just not the Gio I know and love. So, and I know he can improve, so 6 out of 10, not like a wonderful performance. Winksy, I absolutely loved his performance today. A lot more progressive. If you don't understand what Winks does, then, see ya. It's fine. I love Winks. I think in a game like this, he's pretty good. In other games, yeah, he's not needed. And he shouldn't start every game in, game out. But you know what? When you're a bigger club like we hope to be, we need people like that for certain tactical setups so that he can come into the side and do the job he did today. Great defensive contributions all around the park. Got a yellow again for tactically fouling. He was kind of roughhousing. But yeah, really good performance today. I would say 7 out of 10 for Winksy. Sissoko, a lot better today. And I think it was a good idea to put him on the right wing because obviously Aubameyang is going to be troubling down that wing, and also Tierney, who's been in good form. So it was good to put him there so he could cover for right back for Serge. Thought he did decently well. He wasn't a world beater or anything today. had that late run in the game where he just fell on the floor. Good player, good utility player. I much appreciate Sissoko. And again, much like Winks, I think in certain tactical situations, he's good. I think when we lose, everyone pins the blame on Winks and Sissoko a lot, but I think we can look elsewhere. Particularly, most of the time, to someone like Lucas. But today, as I mentioned before, he was really good. Doing a lot of good runs down the wings, creating a few chances, played a few lovely, lovely balls to Kane that Kane should have scored from. Really, really should have scored from. Really good performance. Really, really good performance. 8 out of 10. Can't believe I'm saying that about Lucas. But for this particular game, he was really good. Do I think he should start the next game? Probably not. But, yeah, no, definitely a way better performance from Lucas today. Yeah. Son was kind of back to his best. I was hesitant on giving Lucas more of the match because Son obviously got the goal and the assist. So he had a really good game. He was making those long runs again, those long touches to get past the defense. There's that late chance where Kane tackled someone and then Son knocked it past one of their defenders and they were just clear in the open, and he probably should have done a bit better there. But he was looking to torch defenses again, and he was looking like the old Son, and that excites me. That really does. He really did look like back to his best today. I would say 8 out of 10. Really, really good performance. I got Harry. He should have scored 3 times, I think. Twice, definitely. But for Harry Kane, not a good performance. Really, really poor. I'm not mad. Sometimes he just needs to dial up the gears a bit. But I want to see more from Kane. And I didn't see that from this guy today. Oh my God, I can't do this. This guy. Not a good game. He did have a few nice passes, but gave the ball away a few times. Contributed defensively too, but again, I want to see more from Kane. 5 out of 10, maybe even 4 out of 10. I don't know. Lamela, Bergwijn, and Skip. Not really much changes there. Bergwijn did his defensive work well. Didn't really have much else to do. Instantly got a yellow card. You love to see the commitment from the lad. I loved seeing Skip out there. I want to see Skip start a game before the end of the year. Lamela had that late run. He probably could have done a bit better, but he's tenacious and he brings a fire with him, and I always welcome that. I really do think we have a good squad here, in conclusion. I know a lot of people are calling for a rebuild, and I'll agree in some positions, but I'm not as pessimistic as everyone else. And I do want to give Jose the time. I do think that we will have boring football, and against Newcastle, I fully expect us, if we go a goal ahead, to have a very boring match. But will we win games and look a bit better than we have? Maybe. I think we've created a team that's functional. The best word for it. It's not like an exciting team like we're used to. But it's getting there. We were relying on the counter today. We were relying on them making mistakes today. It really wasn't from our build-up play. But in the first half, we had a few nice passes and build-up play unlock the defense. Tongi should come on. But overall, I'm going to give Jose more time. When I made the last video and the video before, I was questioning it basically from my emotion after, and right now I'm very happy because of this result. So obviously I might have a different view of things. But honestly, I don't think it's fair to judge Mourinho and say he's a fossil and old yet. I do question a lot of the things he does, like not bringing Tanguy on, and I do think, maybe there's a better manager for these players, but he might be able to scrape something out them. Long term, I don't know if it's going to hurt us more than help us, but I'm willing to stick it out for now. And if it gets worse like it was last week, I don't like what he says in press conferences. I don't like what he says to the media. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it progresses. If we keep winning, obviously he's going to be happier and not say as many bad things. Who knows? It's all to see. It's all to see. And I'll still be critical of him when he makes mistakes. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed. I'm going to be uploading a FIFA video later today, or at least try to. I'm going to edit it. Leighton Orient career mode, so it's kind of Spurs oriented, kind of, because Harry Kane, yeah, you get. But yeah, I'm going to be uploading. I upload every day gaming videos, so subscribe if you're new and if you're interested in some more Spurs content. I'm going to be doing some stuff on the transfer window, or try to. And yeah, like and subscribe, whatever. Yeah, thanks for joining me, and thanks for all the support last video. It's great doing this, and I hope to see you next time with a win from Newcastle. See ya.